YouTubers, it's the random content guy again, here to do another unboxing, opening our box with gear. And this time we are looking at the Cooler Master Hyper 212X. This big mama. This is a cooling system for the CPU, and this it's good for AMD and AM4 CPUs. For those who don't know what a CPU is, it's basically the brains of the computer. It's like a square looking chip and it goes in a particular spot on the motherboard in your computer, and that does all the thinking and coordinating the whole computer like our brain does for the rest of our body. Alright, let's get in there. So that's what it looks like on the box. The specifications, I'll put this information down in the comments, in the description below. So check that out. Alright, let's get into this. Okay, it's a little bit sticky. Yep, here we go. Get rid of that. Put it over there. And oh, there's a puzzle. Oh, look at that. I was not expecting that. So what do we have here? So we have another box on top of the in the box. This looks like the mounting pieces that you're gonna need. Yeah. So I presume this either goes behind where the CPU is on the motherboard or in front. I'm also building a computer, that's why I have purchased this item, and it's going to go on the CPU that I have purchased. So you got some sort of washers. Yeah, some sort of washers there. Bracket. It's probably some aesthetic looking bracket things. And then here you have all the bits and pieces. Yes. This here is like the paste. You put that on to obviously when you're building your motherboard, your computer, your motherboard's already in. You put your CPU in its specific spot in the correct way. There is a wrong way and a right way. And then once that's all clicked in, secured, you put the paste on, like a little smidge, a little smaller than your thumb, and you just put that on top of the plate, and then the heat sink presses into that. And that is important to keep connectivity from the heatsink and the CPU. CPU, because it's working quite a lot of power, it's producing lots of heat. So that's why you get a fan to cool your CPU, and this is a paste to have that connection to the CPU, to the heatsink. So all those the screws and the bolts and all the other attachments, that's going to come in handy. And looks like the user manual and the warranty in the box here. That's very good. So just put that there for now. Okay, now we are looking at. This is to keep the moisture out. That's very handy. And here is the big fella. So this is, the fan is actually attached to the sink, heat sink. So just to give you guys an idea of what it looks like, that's the fan. Special design fan blades. You got little ridges here. I'm sure that's supposed to do something different than having a flat surface. And then I don't think you need to do anything with this fan. You're just going to make sure it's facing the correct way. And then here, instructions on the thing says, please peel off label before you use it. There's a warning. And there's a little tag there. Yeah. So I'm just going to see if I can get it out. Try not to touch it too much. Okay, so that's the fan. It's there's the cable for it. Look at that. That is a 4-pin cable. That's going to be good because, as far as I'm aware, most of the headers, the pins on the motherboard is 4-pin. So this is going to be direct into the motherboard, and this is these things here. They go through the heat sink, spreads out the heat, and helps cool down the CPU. And this is the part that attaches to the CPU, and having the paste on the CPU, and then that just gives it nice attachment. And because we're living in the world of imperfectness, the paste sort of covers the imperfectness and creates that perfect, that good connectivity. Alright, so that looks pretty cool. Look at that. It's a pretty mean looking thing. Yeah, so do not remove any of the items on here for warranty sake, okay? So, like people like me who are not, very, very knowledgeable on computers and stuff like that, just basic stuff, it's good to make sure you don't disassemble things that have warranty. Alright, so that's that. Try not to touch too much. So that's that there, and this back here is another bracket. It'll come in handy. Probably this attaches to that, or maybe this attaches to this, and that is attached to the motherboard and keeps it all solid. Because you gotta imagine, this is the only thing that's touching the motherboard at the moment. You need something to secure this whole system, this whole unit. So just imagine your computer case up to here, motherboard's on one side naturally, and then it sticks on. So it's going to be like this, or like however way your CPU is standing on your motherboard. Alright, so I'm going to say that is a flippin' awesome looking cooling system. I'm going to put it back in here. That is freaking awesome. So yeah, I'll put in the description, the specifications, and all that in the things. All right, thank you.